Good afternoon, everybody. Come on in. I'm back in the den again. I'm going to finish this decorative project right here on the wall. Where you see that picture there in the lamp. Taking that picture out, and I'm going to put in my new mirror that's going to match with my table that we decorated and put in the room last week. So I got to move this stuff here out of my way. Got my little lunch here on the table here. Got me some apples and a cup of water is all I'm having this afternoon. So, I'm sorry, I'm eating and talking because I'm hungry. Just got back from a meeting and had to go to school this morning. Y'all excuse me. Anyway, I'm going to get all this stuff moved out of here. And I'm going to be putting this mirror up. So, again, like I said, and this picture here, by the way, Tony drew that tree. This is going to be our family tree. And eventually I'm going to label it. So that tree is going to go over there on that wall. And then I'm going to put the mirror right here. I think it'll fit well right there in that spot. So let's get started. That's the mirror that I've got to put in there. Before I put it up, though, I've got to I've got to put some wire. I want to wire it on the back, and I'll show y'all. Well, hey, y'all, I'm over here. There I am. Hey. How about that? Hey. Anyway, I'm going to wire this mirror on the back and show you how to hang a mirror. I already got some real sturdy nails up there, so it's going to hold it. So remember the table that I set up last week. See how that mirror matches that table? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get started moving all these things off this wall, out of this space over here. I got lots of stuff sitting over there. Kareem when he was a baby. Karan and Jalen when they were babies. They were 2 years old. Kareem was 2 years old. Isn't that cute? Oh, by the way, the weather is rainy and cold. It's wet and cold outside. Not a bad cold, but it's cold. And I'm trying to figure out where this cold weather came from. Because yesterday it was, yesterday it was 70 or 75 degrees. And the day before that, I think it was like 80 degrees. So I don't know where all this cold weather is coming from. Let's set the phone right there. And I'm going to sit my lamp on this chair, like so. But I'm going to move everything out of my way because I don't want to break anything. That's a heavy little piece of glass. Actually, that's some thick glass. That's on my table here. So we're going to get everything. And the best way to work always when you're working in space, clear it out as much as you can. Give yourself that workspace. And of course, that was crooked. Get that picture out of there. It's very light. It's not framed. But you see, I already had these heavy nails back here. So these nails here are heavy, and they'll hold probably some weighs 50 pounds. So I'm going to get this over on the other side, and I've got to put nails up for this on the other side. Yep. So, I'm sorry, y'all. That's horrible. If you look over here, this is where I want to put that picture. It's going to go on that space right there. But I got to get that wall set up for that. Okay. So, let's get back over here. And what I'm going to do is I guess I'm going to have to measure and get this. And I know there's plenty of space there to fit it in. So I'm going to go ahead and work on getting, I haven't even started yet. You see how this is, these little clip things here? I'm going to have to wire the back of it up. And I shall return. I don't think you all, I don't know if you're interested in looking at how I'm going to wire it up or not. what I'm basically on, let's just flip it around here. Just in case you want to see. Because I don't even know how I'm going to wire it on there yet. So they go, the hooks go that way. Just a simple roll of wire. This is my wire that I use for when I do briefs and everything else that requires a piece of wire. And I think what I'm going to do is just run it through here several times. And I'm going to put it just like across here, but leave a little bit of give in there. So when I hang it, it'll come to here. It won't show at the top there. So if you ever have to do this, this is basically how you do it. Like I say, I'm doing it as I go along. Okay, here we go. I had to go find some scissors. I'm just going to prop this right here like so. Not going to cut it yet. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start over on this end. Putting that wire through. I'm just going to do it this way. Okay. Just going to get me enough of it going so I can just cut it whenever I feel like so it's strong enough for me. Okay. I need about that much give in it. That's about where I want it to drop right there. So I have to twist it through again. I'm probably doing it back. I think I'm doing it this way because the way I'm sitting. If I was just doing it and not videoing it, I'm sure I'd be doing it a lot different. I think I'm just going to make the mirror probably weighs maybe 25 pounds. It's kind of heavy because this is wood. It's not this front part is real, it's solid pieces of wood, and the back part I think is hollow. Probably in there, but it weighs at least 25 pounds. Say that. So I think now I'm going to go through here. Okay. And this, I don't know what gauge this wire is, but it's kind of a thick wire. And I have to use a heavy wire because I'm so heavy-handed. I don't want to pull on it and it not do what it needs to do. Maybe a couple of them. Okay. I think I'm going to hang on that first one. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this wire and start. Okay. I'm going to drop down far enough for me. Yeah. I'm going to just start taking the wire now. This is the way I always use this wire. Not real tight, but just I'm wrapping to reinforce it. That's what I'm actually doing. So I'm just wrapping it around and around like this, y'all. Round and round and round. To get it reinforced. And then on this end, I'm just going to meet this. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Now I can cut it now. Let's cut it right there. So I'm going to do the same thing on this end just to get it nice and smooth. Just going to wrap it around. So it won't be such a... You can just figure out a way to... Now you have to be careful what you're going to do with the ends here too. Because on this end here, and I'm sure it's far enough over that I don't have to worry about it pulling apart or anything like that. And I'm just going to wrap this because I got this much to go. I'm going to go back and meet this and then we'll twist it together. There's plenty here. It's about like I want it just about like that. Okay. I'm just going to go through here. And wrap. And wrap. And wrap. And you know what? I'm praying, because if it doesn't work one way, it'll work the other. I can either hang it up on the highest nail or I can hang it across the two. And what I'll do is once I start hanging. Get ready to hang it. I don't know. Well, what did I do there? Okay. Go ahead and do it like this. We gotta end it somewhere, y'all. Get that neat, nice and neat across there. And I'm sure it's reinforced quite enough. But since this is where I'm going to actually hang it at, I want to make sure that area right there is reinforced as much as possible. Come around here one more time. And now I'm just going to simply put it together like so. Okay, take and twist it. And twist it a couple more times under there so it won't stick your fingers like it just did mine. Okay, so now I'm done. So I got me a nice sturdy piece going there. And we were just going to hope and pray that this is going to be enough to hold it. Okay? So, now the mirror is ready to hang. It didn't take a whole lot. Let's go over here. Let's see what we got going on, y'all. And you know, if anything else that I have to redo, sorry for talking to my back, but if I have to redo anything, it won't be that difficult to do. Okay. Oops. Now, I need to look behind here and make sure it's hanging like I want it to be hanging. Okay. Now, perfect. As long as it hangs high enough for me to see where I can do my whatever I need to do, I'm good. So, let's get back over here and see. Okay, let's get the camera going. What y'all think? It may be a little bit off, but guess what? Those candles are a little bit off. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and start placing everything back over there to make sure that everything is like I want it to be. And we're not even at 15 minutes yet, y'all. Okay. Okay. Table it in. Plus you have to eyeball it. I'm eyeballing it now. I can see where it needs to go to the right a little bit. To my right. Okay. There's a little. Right there. Let's get my mirror. You know what? I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to wipe my table off. I'm going to take a minute here and wipe my table because the children were here this weekend. And I think I see Tania, Laura, Man, and Norik's fingerprints on that table over there. So hold on just a sec. I'm going to go wipe this table off. Okay, got the table cleaned off once again. I'm going to get my lamp going back over here. This lamp here is a kind of an old lamp. Tansy gave me this lamp, oh Lord, one Christmas, years ago. Okay, just have to do a little walk back and forth to make sure that everything is on there. So that's pretty centered. I maybe needs to go over a little bit more, and I can move it over a little bit more here shortly. But basically, that's it, y'all. So mission accomplished, and it took under 15 minutes, pretty much. When you're decorating, just sort of have in mind what you want to do before you get started. And I pretty much did. Now, it just so happened, the Lord blessed, and I was able to talk to the lady that had this mirror, because she told me, she said, oh, the lady actually delivered the table to me. And by the time she figured out what I was going to do, she said, oh my goodness, I said, too late now, I already purchased it from you. So, and then because she got so convicted about how it looked in my home, she said, you know what, I actually got the mirror, or a mirror, that goes with that. And I said, well, are you interested in selling it? If so, I'll be down there tomorrow to pick it up. I just, went ahead on and took care of business and started talking about it. So she said, well, and I said, okay, I'll see you tomorrow about 1. So sure enough, I took care of business. She had it ready for me when I went down there. The rest is history, y'all. The rest is history. I just got to make some adjustments and get it together. And this project is finished. So hold on just a minute. Let me make a few adjustments and I'll be right back. Okay, as I was saying, y'all, as you can see, this project is finished. It came together nicely. Got my mirror hung. Everything's looking good, y'all. So remember now, that table and that mirror, those are the two things that are new to this room. And of course, I showed you the other day what was over there before. Now over on this side of the room. So we'll just do a little circle around the room and then we'll come on back around to remember how we had the family tree picture over where the mirror is now. Well, I've got it hung also. How about that? I got it all done. Got my other pictures up there on the wall. Got to make a few adjustments over in this area. I think I'm going to put some different pictures. But for right now, those pictures are hung. This project is finished, y'all. So got a little new look in my den without, I probably spent $100 on the, between the mirror and the table. That was it. Otherwise, y'all, I am good to go. I think that was a real inexpensive, it made a big change for a few bucks. And sometimes I can go through here, y'all, and make changes without spending any bucks because I shop in my own home and move things around to make it a little bit different. So, listen, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in with me and hanging out with me and telling me when it was too high, too low, crooked, or straight. Listen, y'all, keep those prayers going up until the blessings come down and touch you. And you know what? The good thing about praying about something and see it come to fruition is it encourages us to continue to pray. So keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Until I decorate again or cook again, I'm going to say toodaloo. I need to get in here and get me some rest, y'all. Love you guys. Toodaloo.